What's up, friends? What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday, and welcome back to another live stream. How is everybody doing today? Are we ready to ruthlessly rank some spring luxury beauty products? I am. I've prepared the slides, the ranking slides for you all. Alicia, hello. She said, hi, y'all. I am so ready for this. Dawn is here. She said, I was lucky with 6 new lipsticks. Congrats, Dawn. I'm very happy for you. Southlander is here. Happy live stream, everybody. Did anyone pick up the Refer brush? I'm waiting for my order. Which one did you get? Was it the Andrea brush? I'm forgetting the name of it. I have it here on my cart somewhere. Hi, Paula. Oh, the Refer, yes, 2609 brush. I wonder if it is still in stock because I heard that was selling out. Sorry, I can't speak today. Hi, Pink Sparkle. Amy is here. Tyga is here. Day Fit Gal, Sabriel. Hello, everyone from Australia. That's amazing. Cindy is here. Annika. Hi, everyone. Glad I am back this week. We're glad you're back as well. Heidi, first live! Yay! Let us know if this is your first time here so we can say hi to you. Kat Greenleaf, Psych Fan. Wendy is here. Mallory made it here on time. You were on time, Mallory. I was not. My mom called me just as I was getting ready for this live, and I was like, well, I've been waiting for you to call me back. So I'll talk to you. Kimberly said, hi, friends. I'm making cinnamon rolls tonight while I'm listening to Sofia rock the rankings. You want to send us some cinnamon rolls, Kimberly? Mandy Cat is here. Justine, Tara, Deborah, Joanne. Joanne says, hi, friends. I think my husband is beginning to love-hate Wednesday evenings. Oh, no, we have to impress him. What can we do to entertain? What can we do? Amy's going to be playing with makeup while she watches. New blushes. Which new blushes did you get? Deborah says, anybody get those new glass lipsticks from Dior? No, but I want to. So thank you for that reminder. I did not pick up those yet. Wendy wants to know, when you do your sale, do you ship to Canada? We just did the US last time. I might be able to do Canada. I don't want to ship any big liquids across country lines, but if we include handbags and that kind of stuff, I don't know. I have to figure that out. Kimberly bought a Dior glass lipstick. Oh, wow. Trisha said, I got the wrong order twice during the Sephora sale. How do they do that? But they let you keep everything. Okay, Trisha, what did you get in your order? Did you get some mystery order from somebody else? Now we need to know. Because that would be fun. That would be a fun video. I got these 2 mystery orders. I'm so nosy. I like to see what other people get. Mandy says, I almost had restraint, but blush happened. Sarah Creel, Dolce & Gabbana, and Tom Ford. Yes, Pink Sparkle. I was going to mention that there is a Macy's sale today. There's a couple of little deals and discounts that I'm going to share with you guys in a second. And I did link them. If you're new here, I try my best to link as many of the things I think we're going to talk about in this live, because we go in all different directions, in the description box. I've also pinned the shop along guide in the live comments, or there will be a QR code on one part of the screen here that you can scan to get any of the codes and things that I'm about to talk about. Hi, Phyllis. Swatches by Low. Beth is here. Joanne said, a cup of coffee. My brushes are drying quietly in the rack and all is well. That's so nice. I washed not all my brushes, but all the ones that needed to be washed. I washed them this past weekend and that was amazing. Hi, Heather. Hello from New Hampshire. Deborah is here. Sarah is here. Beauty and the Frizz is here. Sarah. Lauren, hi from Pennsylvania. Laura is here. Nori Sands. Tyga had toe surgery this week and she's ready to enjoy this evening with all of you. Hopefully it went well. Hi, Veronica. I'm doing well, thank you. Sherry is here. Happy Wednesday, Mandy. Ooh, Deborah says Refer is sending me some things. Don't know what yet. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, so the Refer brush sold out, or at least that one did. Heather also wore green eyeshadow today. Kalinka says, was watching your podcast episode, but had to switch to this. Well, good. Yes, switch to this, and then you can finish that one up later. Anna Maria first live! Yay! Sarah Monk first live! Ooh, there we go. Another live with new releases, says Ellie Ann. Yes. Hi, Sandy. Veronica says, I've been looking for the Dior Forever Glow Luminizer Sun-Kissed. Oh, this one. It's gone. It's gone. I would not, don't overpay for a luminizer, guys. Don't overpay. We're going to go over some of the things I have on my face in a second. Hi, Stephanie. I'm trying to catch up. You all are saying hello to each other, which is very nice. Emily says, I ordered a pair of pants from Gap and got $255 worth of baby clothes. I don't have any kids, lol, so I gave them to a friend. Lucky her. Hey, Lenley. The whole Dior collection is on sale at Macy's. Hi, Karen Eleanor. Wendy says, I love your shoe collection. Thank you, Wendy. Yes, I had some people come and help me organize my closets these past 2 days because I'm always working and I don't have a lot of time. And so it took 4 people 2 full work days I had to kind of be there to like tell them what to give away, what to donate, what I'm going to sell, what I'm going to throw away and all that stuff. But they saved me so much time. First live Tinkerbell. Yes. Hi, Lola Blonde Beauty. Trisha says the random Sephora orders I got included a Dior concealer in her shade. Wow, a Rhode Pocket blush and a Lawless lip duo. That is so random. Susan first live. Yay. The only thing, I'm trying to think if that's ever happened to me. The one time that it did, sorry if I've told this story before, but I ordered pillows. I ordered like just like some down pillows for my bed from like West Elm or something like that. And then the packages came, and the packages did not feel like pillows. They were extremely heavy. And I was like, kind of afraid to open them, I'm not going to lie. And I was like, what's in here? Like, these are not pillows. So I open up both of the packages, and inside I got two. Inside each of the packages was one of those huge Le Creuset Dutch ovens. 2 Dutch ovens. I did not say anything. I kept those Dutch ovens and I still have them. And they're like the big ones that you could fit like a whole pot roast in. And I checked my receipt. I checked everything. And I was like, wait, West Elm doesn't even sell these, but they probably, because I guess they're all under like the Williams Sonoma company or whatever, they probably share a warehouse. So instead of getting 2 white pillows, I got 2 white Dutch ovens. And then I just reordered the pillows. I was like, I'm not returning these. Courtney says, can you link the jewelry organizers? Courtney, if you just go to Amazon and search jewelry trays, that's what I did. And I'm pretty sure they're all made in the same factory. Like, I didn't use anything special. I literally just searched jewelry organizers. It's like not anything super special. Hi, Mina. I was pausing your closet organization post to get some ideas on what shoes to buy next. The thing is, I decluttered a lot of things. I did not declutter a lot of shoes. I didn't. I was like, I don't want to get rid of any of these. Like, I actually do wear a lot of them. And then there are some where it's like, oh, I don't really have anything else like this. I don't know. I tried to get rid of as much as I could. But the shoes, I was like, no, I'll keep a lot of these. I got rid of a lot of like active wear, lounge wear, just like stuff I don't need. Deborah, first live. She said I placed 5 orders. Laura said I would totally keep Dutch ovens. Joanne says she got a Ninja pressure cooker that way. Yes, Le Creuset is the best. And I was young. I was quite young at the time. I was living in a very teeny apartment in Beacon Hill. And I had to carry those up my like 4-floor walk up. And like, I was just starting to buy like nice kitchen things so I could like cook for myself after I graduated from college. So you can imagine like how stoked I was to open those up. Jess, how are you? She said, I never get anything on these random orders. That's the only time I think that's ever happened to me. I'm trying to remember. There is like the former tenant that lived here has some sort of subscription. It hasn't come in a while, but he had some sort of subscription where like I would get, like the oil you put in a reed diffuser, and then you like, have to refill it because it doesn't like smell as pungent, as it does after a while. I kept getting those for months. It's like, this kid needs to redirect his diffuser subscription. Day said, when I ordered the new Hermes limited edition lipstick from Nordstrom, they sent a box of 3, same shade, but I'm set for life with the rose shade. That's the best one. That's the best one. Laura says, you don't declutter shoes. I mean, yeah, like I do end up wearing them. I like to have options. Yes, the shoes always fit. Susan says, I can't get rid of any of my shoes. My daughter Borrows them, lol. I do need to sell some bags though, because I'm kind of running out of storage for those. So I will be doing a member sale. I'm thinking like end of May, beginning of June is when I will have time to do that. Um, so I'll probably sell a couple bags in that sale. Lindsay said, I had an accidental full Kerastase hair oil put in my Sephora order. Not mad at that. Hey, listen, I used to build warehousing fulfillment software. It's not that there's always going to be a small error rate, but at the end of the day, like it's up to their employees, it's up to their packers and the software that they're building to make sure that it's all accurate. It's not that hard. I'm excited about these sales, says Joanne. So let me share with you guys. So first off, Macy's is having a sale. It's 15% off. So I do have that linked in the shopping guide. Let me know if you have any questions about that. I feel like most of you guys know about Macy's and you kind of know what's on sale and stuff. But I just wanted to let you know if there's anything that you didn't get in the Sephora sale or any like new releases. Macy's, surprise, surprise, is having a sale. Chantecaille is having their Earth Day sale, 25% off. It's only specific items. I did share a little rundown on my Instagram stories the other day on, what I would buy and what I wouldn't buy. So if you have questions about that, pop them in the chat. That's 25% off. Again, links to these are down below. I know a lot of you guys in the beginning of the live, you said you shopped the Refer sale. If you have questions about the Refer brushes, please let me know. I think I forgot to put that link down below. So let me grab that. That sale should be running until the beginning of May. So you have some time. That one brush, as you guys mentioned, did sell out. So, but I don't know if the other ones will sell out. So I don't think you need to like rush, think about what you want to buy. Oh, okay. No, I've got this link here. One sec. I don't believe you need a code. I think it's all like, oh, you got your brush order today, Michelle? Here's the Refer sale link. This is an affiliate link, by the way. I don't have any like additional codes. I wish I did. Okay. Laurie is asking for the eye sets. Hi, Kim. For the eye sets, which is better, the core or the Shoto eye? Well, I think if you don't have like it depends on how many brushes you have. If you already have an eye set at home, if you already have some eyeshadow brushes that you enjoy, I would get the Shoto set because that's a little bit more unique. The Shoto set is going to give you like a more diffused look. So when you're going in with like very pigmented shadows, it really allows you to kind of like soften the look, diffuse it a lot more. They're great for blending. So I would get the Shoto set personally. But if you don't have a lot and you're just looking for kind of like a starter set, that's when I would recommend getting the core set. Now, Mila, hold on. Am I pronouncing your name right? Now, Mila Sbi said, I bought the 05 Shoto brush. Awesome. Shelly, hi from Alaska. First time. Yay. Oh, Ulta has 15% off. Okay, thank you, Karen. Is it anything good? Is it anything good? Hold on, let me catch up here. Katrina wants to know, what is my background and degree in? So my degree is technically in business management. I went to Boston College, and the I went to I didn't go to business school. I didn't get my MBA. I went to a management specialty school, and my concentrations are in marketing and information systems. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. um, what is the difference between the 05 and the Shoto 5? I highly recommend checking out some of my refer videos for better close-ups. If you can't see this as well, but these are those two brushes. AMD Labs is asking. So this is the 5. This is going to be just like your classic cheek brush. Like, this is what I would buy if I didn't have any cheek brushes, if I just wanted something that worked with a lot of different products. It's nice and fluffy. It's kind of like the perfect size for my cheeks. And then the Shoto 5, you can see it's a much different shape. First of all, it's smaller. Second of all, it's angled. And then the Shoto technique, basically what they do is, you see how these bristles, it's like a very defined shape, whereas these are very wispy. They're layered. So what happens is that, you get some of the product on the tips of the longer bristles, but not so much on the shorter bristles. So you're able to kind of grab a little less product, and also just like very kind of you can shear it out. It kind of blends itself. So these are really great you can use them for the cream to powder blushes. You can use them for regular powder blushes. If you have anything that's like a bit pigmented and you're just looking to get more of a sheer application, like the blush I have on today that I'm going to show you. So it really just depends on like what you have. If you already have a lot of cheek brushes, I think like this is always a good one to get. But I would skip this and I would get the Shoto, because this is a little more unique and it might fulfill that use case for you. Joanne said Shoto 5 is good for all things of the face. Indeed. Do you need a special soap for the refer brushes? I don't think you need special soap, but I do like the refer soap. I washed all of my natural hair brushes this weekend with the refer soap, and then I washed all of the synthetic ones with the BK Beauty soap. That's what I like to do. I don't think you need, like, I don't want to like try and tell you to buy more stuff. That's what I like to do. I think both of those soaps work really well for different types of brushes. You could use, you could use Dawn dish soap and whatnot, but you really don't want to dry out the bristles is the main thing. So Southlander says, I love the Shoto 5 brush. Yeah, I think I have like 4 or 5 of them at this point, because I bought like 3 in the last sale. And then they very kindly sent me, the founder got like a new little, Tom got some sort of engraving thing. Maybe they're going to start doing this. I don't know, guys, but he sent me a little Shoto 5 that says Sofia sees beauty on it. Isn't that cute? I don't know if you can see it, but it says it there. So I have this one now, in addition to all the ones I bought. But I thought that was cute. They're always testing out new things, and then they'll send me like, stuff they're testing, and I'll kind of give them feedback. So Nicola says she ordered her first refer brushes in the sale. Oh, thank you for using my link. That's really nice of you. So she got the Shoto 5, the regular 5, and an eyeshadow brush. Hi, Eva. She said everything at Ulta is on sale, including the new Dior. You're kidding me. Okay, I need to look into that. Sarah Beauty is at Ulta? You're kidding me. We need to look this up. Need to look this up. I want to share my screen so we can look it up together. Let's see what the selection looks like. Kind of interesting, right? Because they used to be at Sephora. Wow. They have like the brushes too. This is amazing. This is great. Okay, so they don't have everything here, but that's awesome. I haven't tried this brush. It looks good though. I love this brush. Oh, it's so expensive. I have a coupon code to their site if you guys are interested in Surratt. But I mean, if you have like points at Ulta, like if you have coupon codes, maybe it'd be better to buy it from Ulta. I'll probably keep buying it from the Surratt site because I don't really shop at Ulta as much. Phyllis wants to know, what's the best cream blush brush for Fui blushes? So those are quite small. So I would either use this Refer Shoto 5, or I think another good one could be this one here. This is the Nikki LaRose N17 from BK Beauty, just because this is like smaller. I feel like that would be good. Trying to think if there's any others that would like fit in that little pot, you know? That's what I would use. That's what I would use. There's a little hourglass one that I used the other day that I thought worked well. See, guys, I washed my brushes and now it's like, where are you? This could be good too, Phyllis. This is the Hourglass 15. Someone asked me in the comments the other day, they were like, what is that brush you use? Because I think I used it with the Prada blush. So this could be good as well. So there's 3 recommendations for you. Hourglass 15, Shoto 5, or the, I always forget the names, N17 from BK Beauty. Mandy says, what? Surratt is at Ulta? Guys, hold me back. My bank account will have heart failure. Eva, new member! Yay! Welcome, or welcome back. I think you were already in the membership. A lot of you guys says you like the Refer brush soap. Sierra said, one of my puppies tried to eat the handle of the Shoto. I bought another one. Oh no. Stacy said, I watched your videos and I purchased a face set, which includes the Shoto 5 and also grabbed the Shoto eye set. Wonderful. Oh, by the way, guys, am I allowed to say that? I'm just going to say it. BK Beauty is going to have their Mother's Day sale. They have it every year. So like we know it's coming. So that is going to start right at the end of this month. So if you're interested in anything BK Beauty, maybe just wait because they're going to have that sale soon, just so you know. Now, Mila says, I really like the Refer soap, but I don't like the sponges. I like their sponges. I just don't use sponges. If I did, I guess I would use the Refer ones, but I'm not like a sponge connoisseur. Psych Fan says that she uses Dawn and Kirkland liquid soap for her brushes. You can totally use that. You can totally use that. Sophia, what is the website of the Japanese brushes that are painted? So, well, there's a lot of good sites to buy Fude, but where do I normally get mine from? Fude Beauty, right? Yeah, Fude Beauty is a great site to buy those. Beautylish also have some hand painted brushes. What you would want to search for is maquille. That's like the name of the technique. So it's Makie, maquille, Makie. So you can Google that, or I would recommend going to Fude Beauty or Beautylish, searching for that. Refer sometimes does that for like holiday blush brushes. I have seen a sneak peek of the holiday brush handles, and they're very pretty. So stay tuned for those. Justine said, the Refer brushes are amazing. Love all that I own and keep buying more. Yes, stay tuned, guys, because it sounds like they're going to be launching more things in the concept store, and they're going to be updating some things in the concept store that I think you're really going to like. So definitely stay tuned. I'll keep you updated in future lives. Hi, Candace. Is it your first live? Yeah. Nordstrom just got Surat as well, Tyga. Okay. See, you guys give me all the good news. Jess, Surat being at Ulta means they are not going out of business. Yeah, a lot of us were like wondering if they were going out of business or whatever. They did reach out to me a couple weeks ago and they were like, "Oh, can we send you restock some product?" And I was like, "I already have." I think I asked for a mascara, but I was like, "I already have all your products. I don't like need any more, but thank you." I was like, "Oh, do you have anything new you can send me?" They're like, "No, we're really just trying to like restock what we have." I was like, "Okay. Sounds good." If you guys are interested in Surat, I have an entire Surat video where I review like almost every product they have. So if you just search Sophia Sees Beauty Surat, you can watch that to your heart's desire or skip to some particular product that you're interested in. Hey, Christy. She says, I love Nikki. She seems honest and genuine. I did get to meet her in person a couple weeks ago. I didn't really get to talk to her that much, but she was very, very nice. Like she was extremely nice. She like went out of her way to come and like say hello to me. She is very nice. Oh my gosh, you guys have like so many good comments and Rex here, like trying to read them all. Eva, my credit card expired. That'll do it for you. Let's help out AMD Labs, guys. She's looking for a cool tone blush with a natural finish. I do like the new Tom Ford blushes, and they have like a plummy color that's quite nice. I don't know if that would go warm on you though. I'm gonna have to think about this. Let's help her out, guys, because a lot of you guys have more cool tone makeup than I do. I'm thinking of some suggestions, but they're all glowy. And you said you want a natural finish. Sherry says that she loves Sonia G. I love my Sonia G brushes also. I just wish that I wish that Sonia G was available at more retailers and there was more inventory. Cause like I'll think, oh, you know what? I really want to go buy this brush. And then it won't be in stock. And then like I don't catch it when it comes back in stock. Stretty wants to order her first Orabella perfume. If I had to choose one, which would it be? I like fresh scents. Mm. Well, it depends on what you mean when you say fresh. If you like more of like a marine fragrance, I would get the Salted Muse. I think that one is my favorite. The new Jasmine Blues It's quite floral. It's not like fresh in a citrusy way, but it is the most delicate. It's kind of the lightest, if that's kind of what you think of fresh. And then Window to Soul, that one smells kind of like you're walking through a garden. That one smells very springtime to me. So if you like that kind of like fresh cut flowers sort of smell, I would get Window to Soul. So those would be the three that I would look at because the rest of them I would not describe as fresh. Also, I said in my video this week that I had all but one of the fragrances. That was a lie. I totally had all of them. I was like, oh wait, I do have all of them. Stephanie says, I use the giant Rephr sponge to dab on my face after the Danessa Myricks setting spray. Oh, nice. I like that. Good idea. Good tip. I wonder if Surratt got a new investor. Ooh, I like your thinking. I wonder as well. Oh, shoot. Rachel said, popping in from the ladies' room of a restaurant. Ayo. Hourglass is launching custom quads again in May. How do you know this? How do you know this, Rachel? Please give us the details. I hope you're still in the bathroom. You guys are giving some good Surratt recommendations. Try lilac blush, says Wendy, for something cool tone. Yes, like I think Dior has a lilac blush. Glossier cloud blushes. There's some really good ones there. Dolce & Gabbana mauve. Angela says, I'm cool tone and the purple tone blushes look best on me. I will take glowy too. I just want to find a nice bright pinky for spring. Well, I love the French Rosé by RMS. That's a really pretty fresh one. Or the strawberry not I was gonna say fragrance. The strawberry blush from La Mercier, I think is nice. Gucci Arctic Rose. That's a good rec pink sparkle. Thank you, Jessica. She said, loving your eyeshadow today. I'm going to show you what's on my face in a second. Sherry says, will you please build custom blush hourglass palettes for warm olive tan, light deep Chanel water fresh tint? Here's the thing, guys. Like, I'm going to be gone for like a chunk of May. I'm not going to be home. So, like, when these things launch, a lot of times, like, I'd be happy to do that, Sherry. And if I am able to, I totally will. But by the time I'm able to, this is what happened last time. By the time I'm able to purchase it, it's like sold out. By the time I get my custom palette, it's sold out. So if I know the date, I might be able to plan ahead, but I won't know what shades they're offering. So I don't know like what to recommend, if that makes sense. I'm gonna have to think about that. But thank you. Thank you for this. First off, thank you for the super chat. I will try my best to figure out how to plan for that. I'm not doing a lot of like last minute things. Like I'm making more videos I can film in advance so that I'm not constantly working like late at night anymore. A creator posted a short on the hourglass and the shades. Okay, how can we find out more about this? Oh, you can see it. We can see it on the website now. Okay, so let's look at it. Gotta look at this. They took away my code. I had a code with Hourglass, and I think they took it away. I guess we could try it. All right. So like, where do I go? Am I sharing my screen? Yes, I am. Okay. We got to get into the rankings soon. Complexion, cheeks, maybe new. Flagship store. Where is that? Where is the search? I hate how they designed this site. Let me search for palette. Tell me where I can find it. The shades are included that weren't in last year's. Okay. Where do I go? Where do I go? Because I searched for palettes, complexion, powder. Let's search Hourglass Custom Palette. Hold on, I'm looking on Google. I couldn't find it either, says Diesel. Yeah, how do I find this? How do I find this? Because, like, if I have the information, I'll try my best. I kind of already have a lot of my videos planned out, though. I made a video last year that probably would still be relevant. Shop all cheeks. I can't find it, guys. Maybe it was up there for a second, but you will let me know. I Googled customizable quads and found it like that. Okay, let's do that. Hourglass Cosmetics, customizable quads. Okay. No, it doesn't lead to anything. How do people find this out? You know what I mean? Like, how did she just stumble upon that? There's a Reddit thread here from last year. I don't know, friends. It was there earlier. Okay, well, somebody here keep the tab open and see if it pops up and let us know during this live. I'm going to show you guys what is on my face. I also have we talked about the Repper sale, Chantecaille sale, Macy sale, Ulta sale. I'm going to write that down. Maybe I'll send out a newsletter or something like that. 2 codes for you guys that are somewhat, one of them is brand new, one of them is a reminder. The Violette France eyeshadows just launched on their site. And just a reminder, the code for that is Sofia FR15 if you're interested in those, because I saw a lot of you guys like sharing those or like commenting about them on Instagram. So I just wanted to let you know. Actually, let me just show you real quick what I'm talking about. I think these just came out this week. The Plume eyeshadow. I am interested in trying these out. I watched her little like get ready with me where she demoed these and they look really nice. If any of you have these, let us know. Are they good? But yeah, the discount code for Violette France is in the description box. If you want to, if you're planning on purchasing this, I'm sure it will come to Sephora as well. So if you wait, it'll come to Sephora. I know, Stephanie. They came out 30 minutes after the Sephora sale ended, lol. I know, I know. I was thinking that too. But you can get 15% off with the code. So that's why I'm saying I know it's not 20%, but if that makes you feel if you wanted these, I'm just telling you. Um yes, Joanne, the link all the links are in the shopping guide and description box. Oh, yeah. Oh, Amber said they're at Sephora. Okay, thank you for letting us know. Perfect. Okay, I didn't know they were at Sephora. I literally just looked as I was preparing for this live, and I don't know why I didn't think to look at Sephora. I guess I assumed they would launch on her site first. Curator refillable palette. Yes, that is for the eyeshadows. Okay, the other thing I wanted to tell you guys about, because I reached out to this brand today and was like, can I please have a code? Because I love their products. And they were like, sure. And I was like, heck yes. You guys know the body scrub that I love. It's from this brand, Iota. Hold on. This is the other product I was going to show you, but hold on. I want to show you the Super Mochi. Where are you? Here it is. The Super Mochi Body Exfoliator. Well, I have a couple of other products that I've been using recently that I've really been enjoying. So I was like, can you please give me a code? So if you're interested in this brand, number one, they are at Ulta. So you might be able to get them at Ulta, depending on the product. But they also gave me a code Sofia Sees Beauty 15 for 15% off. So just so you know, the other products that I have here that I've been trying out from them that I highly recommend you check out are this one, the Super Cloud Body Serum. This is very lightweight. It's like a gel formula. It's so good for the summer, like as it kind of gets a little bit warmer. And it does a really great job of kind of like evening out the skin, brightening the skin. So I've been using the body scrub in the shower, and then I put this on when I get out of the shower. And then this is also really good. This is the Diamond Truffle Contour Body Oil. So if I want a little bit of extra glow, if I'm going to wear like a skirt or a dress or just like like a tank top or something like that, I will use this body oil, and it has white truffles from Alba, Italy. It doesn't smell like truffles. It smells like it says here natural vanilla, orchid, and black currant. It smells very nice. And then briefly, I posted this to my Instagram. I think it was earlier today. This is the newest thing that I received. This is their hand cream, and it's in collaboration with Dominique Ansel, who's like the famous pastry chef, and he's known for his fresh baked madeleines. And so it smells like fresh baked madeleines, and it's not like super gross and gourmand. Like I thought it was going to be kind of overpowering. It smells so good. I have it right here on my desk. It smells so nice. If you like that kind of light almond smell, it's kind of like that with a little bit of like lemon and vanilla. It smells really, really good. So they gave me that code, Sofia Sees Beauty 15. And I think that was the last code that I have for you guys. Pastry. Deborah says, I need a body scrub and I like body serums for summer instead of lotions. Yeah, that's why I was recommending this, because I feel like it's not greasy. You know what I mean? Like it sinks in really nicely. And I like things that kind of help brighten and even out my legs. Some of you guys said you like Cyclar. I have one of their hand creams and it smells really, really good. Really, really good. Let me see if you guys have any other feedback. So yeah, those would be my recommendations. I'm like obsessed with their body products. So now I have a code and I would recommend that. Um okay. So very quickly, I am wearing some of you guys were asking me what is on my eyes. I'm wearing this new collab, this Viseart palette. This is the Aqua X Lisa Says Ga Viseart palette. And it's available, I believe, only at Bloomingdale's. That's the only place I was able to find it. So I am wearing mostly like the olive and green tones in this palette. I really like these colors. I can't say that these colors go together. Like I like pops of color, you guys know, and I like monochromatic palettes as well. But this palette to me, it really does kind of look like two different color stories. I don't know. What do you think? I've gotten a lot of questions about this palette, so I figured I would like give you my 2 cents. But I don't know, the quality is nice and I've been able to create some really nice looks with it, but it really is kind of like two mini palettes in one. Depends on whether or not you care. Like if you like to go mauvey purple and if you like to go olivey green, you kind of have like everything that you need in one. I'm not familiar with these brands. Are you guys familiar with these brands? Deborah said the orange in the palette is so random. Yeah, I think it's a little bit random too. Like, I don't know. How would I use that? I was thinking the same. I don't know. I don't know how much I'm going to use that. Stephanie said, when I saw this palette, I totally thought about you, Sophia. Yeah, no, I think it I like the shades in here, but like personally, I wouldn't combine a lot of these. Like I would not I don't think I would wear this with like that, like a I don't know, there's just certain shades in here I wouldn't put together, but it is kind of nice to have a lot of different options in one palette. I sort of wish that they had taken out this flesh tone shade and just made that like a medium tone brown, you know? Oh, yay. Southlander said she got a Sochi lipstick and lip liner. Yay. Yeah. The Sochi code should be working again, guys. I can't remember if it was last week. I can't remember if it was last week or the week before, but the code stopped working. And I messaged them like a couple times and they very kindly fixed that pretty quickly. So, um, Tyga, new member. Welcome back. Karen said, if you can't figure out how to use that palette, I know I can't. Yeah, I can figure it out. It's just like it's just two different color stories. Like I don't know how they came up with this. It does feel like kind of a random collab. What is the Sochi code? What is the Sochi code? I forget now because they changed it on me. So I got to look it up real quick. Um That's not the right code. Uh let's see here. Oh, okay. Maybe it is the same code. Sophia sees beauty 10. Sophia sees beauty 10 is the code. If it doesn't work, let me know. Psych fan says that seems like the Viseart palette is more of a companion palette than a standalone. A lot of you guys are saying that I'm freezing. Oh my God. StreamYard. Lisa Says Ga does a lot of collabs. Who is Lisa Says Ga? Ugh, I did email StreamYard the other day about the comments not coming in, and now I'm frozen. So annoying. I am wearing also on my face the Swede bronzer. As you can see, I've enjoyed this a lot. It's like very well loved. There's only 2 shades. This is the lighter one. It's called Golden Medium. It's a really nice baked formula. I'm wearing the Christian Dior luminizer in Sunkissed on my cheeks. I feel like I look really flushed in this light. Let me like put this over a little bit, maybe. There we go. The Prada blush in Cafe, this brown one, which is coming up as like red on camera. I have the Swede liner in January. And then I have this Fenty Gloss Bomb stick in Sorta Selfish. These things are so good. Nice and glossy. Guys, all the codes are in the shopping guide and in the description box. Yeah, I don't know why I look so flushed. I think I'm just kind of warm because this room gets really heated up. But then like I don't want to crank the AC because then I get cold because the sun is just going down on the horizon right now. I can see it. So yeah, I look kind of red. I get flushed very easily. Okay. I know some of you guys have questions, but I want to move on to the ranking for the second hour. I love the smell of the Fenty, says Roxy. I know it smells like peaches or something. Lisa Says Guy is an artist who's really good at marketing herself, apparently. Lol, she has collaborated with everyone. You guys teach me things every day. Okie doke. Let me. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Share screen. Hold on, I have so many tabs. Let's bring it around. Okay. I think you guys can see my screen. Oh, yay! Justine picked up 3 Violette shimmers. Nice. I feel like we had some people drop off. I hope it's not because I froze. It's so annoying. Okay, friends. So here is, don't worry, there's more products down here, okay, to rank. So here's our little springtime ranking. And for the next hour, we're going to rank all this beauty and I'm going to need your help. So let me give you a rundown of the categories if you haven't done this before. And I am using the ones that we used last year. So first up, the highest category is called In Full Bloom. This is going to be our top shelf, friends. Okay, this is where we are putting the best of the best, the things that we feel like will become favorites, even like, you know, years from now. We're not going to forget these. They're going to be like iconic in some way. We're not going to be like, oh, that was like that rando spring release from 2026 or whatever. So this is going to be our top shelf. The next one down is called Freshly Picked. This is like, we really like these. We would recommend these to our friends and family, but there might be something about it that doesn't make it top shelf. Like it could just be that it's not that unique, like it didn't really, like we like it, but we didn't really add anything new to our collection when we bought it. Maybe it's just another blush or something like that. So that is Freshly Picked. The next one is Spring Fling. Spring Fling is like middle of the road. Okay. It's like, we like this now, but like, we're not really sure that we're going to be obsessed with this months from now when new releases come out. Maybe it is a controversial product that some of us like and some of us really didn't like. Maybe it's a really good formula, but we don't like the packaging or vice versa. Or there's just kind of like considerations. You know what I mean? Like the palette we were just talking about. It's like nice colors, but kind of like two different color stories. Not sure if it would be like the #1 Viseart palette I would recommend. So I would put something like that in Spring Fling. That's an example. Then we have Spring Showers. Spring Showers is like, there's just kind of like too many negative things going on here. Like there's some redeeming qualities, but it's not going to be in like anybody's Sephora sale recommendations video next season. You know what I mean? Like we're not really feeling it. We probably wouldn't repurchase it. And then the last one is Buzz Off. And these are the products that just really, they need to be banished from the villa. Okay. Like they just don't belong here. They can't sit with us. They need to go. They annoyed us. Together we are banishing them. Okay. So that's where we're at. And you're going to help me. Hi, Need To. Let me take a quick little sip of water. I didn't have time to fill up my tumbler, so we have a Nalgene bottle today. And I have all these products here to rank. So take a good little look right there for a second so you know what to request. And we'll try and get through as many as we can in this little power hour we are about to do. Phaedra, welcome. Vanished from the villa. Yes, banish them. Yes. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's start with this highlighter that's on my face. What do you guys think of this? I think that the packaging, definitely a 10 out of 10. I think this is so cute. Like they actually did a really nice job with this. I like this. I wish it was refillable. The formula is actually better than I thought. It is glittery, but it's kind of like a finely milled glitter. But it is not my favorite luminizer. Like if it wasn't for the packaging, I probably would not have purchased this. It's fine. I've been using it on my eyes as well. So like, I don't know. I would put this in Freshly Picked because I feel like there's a lot of really good things going on with it and we'll remember it, but I can't like honestly put it as top shelf for the formula. Spring Fling, says Kat. Yes, only got it for the packaging, lol. Spring Fling, says Christy. Whoa, okay, a lot of you guys are saying Spring Fling. It's all about the packaging, same for the bronzer. Wow. They could just like launch straight up like craft glitter and we would have bought it. A lot of you guys are saying Spring Fling. Okay, we're going to vote between Freshly Picked and Spring Fling. Oops. You got to be quick though, because we got to get through these. I'm curious to see. Oh, Spring Fling is winning. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm ending the poll. You got to be quick this time. You got to be quick this time. Where is my, here we go. Lost my tab. All right. You guys said Spring Fling. Now, what do we think about the bronzer? I didn't buy this. So you guys need to tell me, is this super orange? Is it super orange? Those voting Spring Fling, do you actually have it? That's a good question, Wendy. Roxy says, I got the Prada highlighter and the pink and the pearly gold from Givenchy, and they are better. Spring shower. Should we do spring showers? I bought this and like this, says Converse Lay. It's a repeat shade. Buzz off, says Karen. So orange. Listen, some people, that's their shade. So we're putting it in Spring Fling with the other one. All right. Do we want to rank this Chanel one? Because this hasn't come out yet, but I have this one. Did some of you get this? Do you want to comment? Spring flowers for Chanel. Or spring showers. I would put this one in freshly picked because I actually think it's a really nice palette, but I don't think it's unique enough to be like, oh, it's in full bloom. You know, none of us need this palette, but I am very like happy to have it. I think it's pretty. What do you got? Top Shelf says, oh gosh, you guys are commenting so quickly. I can't even read it. Says Nicola. Yes, this is the soft color, Eliane. Me Too says, I got this Chanel palette and I love these formulas. Full blue because I'm stalking it. Spring showers, says Minnie. Elise says she got it. I love Le Beige palettes. Freshly picked, says Diesel Moda. Karen said, it looked beautiful on you and I'm getting it when it's released. Yes, there is a video a demo that I did with these guys for members. So if you're a member, you've seen my review of this or like my first impressions. Okay, we're going to put this in freshly picked. Boom. What about, I would probably say the same for the Rouge Coco Flash. Like these are really nice. I think the colors are good, but like, are they iconic? No. So I'm going to put these in freshly picked. Okay, curious, what do you guys think of the RMS palettes? Who got these? Because I really like this formula. Where do you think these belong? Me Too says, love these lippies. In full bloom, says Jocelyn. Nicola says, I want the green one, but it's been out of stock. Just says freshly picked. Freshly picked, says Vicky. Simply Swatch says, I love the RMS palettes. Satin formulas are so underrated, and these are beautiful tones. Okay, so you guys are all over the place with these. Sounds like a lot of you like these, but then some of you, there's a couple of you that are saying, nah. Minnie says, spring fling packaging is 90s style. Which one is the green one? Which one is the green one? RMS eyeshadow. Oh, Celestial Dream? Okay, it's like olivey. It's not green. Okay, that one I don't have. I love these palettes. Casey says she thinks it looks like a 90s kid watercolor paint set. Okay, so we can't put this in full bloom. I'm surprised you guys think this packaging is bad because it's like the same materials as all the other brands. It's just white instead of black. Hold on one second. One of you guys said the Le Beiges palette is available. So I was looking and it is on the site, but it's not available yet. But at least I have a photo I can use. So that's really nice because I didn't have a photo to use for this deck. So thank you for letting me know. If you haven't tried it, you know, you can just say I haven't tried it. I don't know. I feel like this plastic packaging is thicker than like the Chanel packaging or like the Dior packaging. It's funny, like, it's funny. I feel like there are small design details. I find this fascinating. Like, there's small details that go into designing a component that somehow indicate what we think luxury is. Like, at the end of the day, like, most of these compacts are all plastic and there are some that are more weighty than others, but I find it interesting when, like, if I held two in my hands and I closed my eyes, would I know the difference? I don't know. It's just something to think about. Okay, so we cannot put that there's too much controversy here. So I would put this in freshly picked, but now I'm kind of thinking maybe spring fling because some of you guys don't like some of the, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm going to put it in spring fling. But I would put it in freshly picked. Okay, next one, friends. We've got the Tom Ford Soleil formula. What do you guys think of these new palettes? Just as I'm not having a fling with RMS, Rosemary is legit and a keeper. It's the shape of the packaging, says Joyce. Yeah, I think if they changed the color or the shape a little bit, I think people would perceive it as higher end. But I think the direction they go is very like clean, simple. So I'm not defending it. I'm just saying I think that's what they are doing. Just says for Tom Ford Soleil Quad, buzz off. I hated it. Momo says full bloom. Laurie says, I'm over Tom Ford. Buzz off. Love Tom Ford, says Momo. CM says, full bloom formula is so good. Oh my gosh, we're all over the place. Kimberly says, spring showers. I actually like this new formula. I think it is a little softer and smoother. So it's kind of a little bit more in line, I think, with what the customer is looking for. It's very similar. Here's the thing, like this is very similar to the RMS formula. Like these look very similar to me on the eyes. Like the main difference is the price and the packaging. So I don't know. What do you think? Ski Coacher, how are you, Ski Coacher? She says in full bloom. Seattle Puppy Love is saying spring fling. Full bloom, says Shug. Buzz off. Oh my gosh, you guys are all over the place. Oh, what do we do? I feel like a lot of people are disappointed. I'm kind of thinking maybe we put it in spring showers. I would put the RMS. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I would put the RMS and the Tom Ford, this particular formula, in freshly picked. But it kind of seems like you guys don't like these. And these are more expensive. So I feel like these need to go here. They're more expensive than the RMS. So I feel like they would go in spring showers. Okay, what do you think of these bronzers? What do we think of these? I think these are good, but I can't say they're like a revolutionary formula. Gila says buzz off. Buzz off, says Minnie. Bring back Tantastic. I mixed that giant bronzer. Buzz off. Oh my God, you guys hate it. You guys hate it. I think the formula is good. It does look different than the old ones. Is it just the shade that people don't like? I feel like any little bit of warmth and everybody hates it. Do we want to say buzz off? I feel like you guys want to banish this one. So we're going to banish it from the island. But what about the highlighters? What do we think of these? Burn burner account 420. Welcome, new member. I love that name. Welcome. So excited to have you. I think that these highlighters are amazing. I would probably put these in full bloom because I think that these are going to be like these are going to become like a new standard rec from me. Nicola passed on this. She got the Dior instead. Mandy got 2 highlighters. So Mandy, what do you think? Freshly picked, says Kimberly. Full bloom, says Karen. Ski Coacher says in full bloom. Jocelyn says full bloom. Yeah, I think these are great. I think these are great. These are going to be in full bloom. Sometimes it's hard to find like really nice smooth highlighters. And these are great. I'm glad they had them in the Sephora sale. They didn't have that lightest shade though, which really pissed me off. Okay. By the way, if you guys want me to grab any from the ice box down here, let me know. Maybe we could do the Sisley highlighter. I know a lot of you guys were excited about that. So let me know. Do we want to do Sisley highlighter next? What do you guys think of this? This is very similar to the Tom Ford, but it's more expensive. Kimberly says Dior eyeshadow. Laura says the Hung Van Gogh. Do you guys think that this should be in full bloom if it's double the price of the Tom Ford, but very similar? I am reading your requests, guys, by the way. Also, Sisley only has one shade, so I'm kind of leaning towards freshly picked. Converse says it looks like a spider. It's an orchid. It's a flower. Yeah, we're going to put this. It seems like a lot of you guys like this, so that's good. I'm going to put this in freshly picked. Now, some of you guys, a couple of you said you wanted me to rank the Hermes foundation. What do you guys think of this? I would put this in Buzz Off because it's just like, I don't know. I just did not enjoy it. Buzz Off, says Nicola. Nori says Buzz Off. Joanne says, yes, Buzz Off, too much work. Too expensive and shades are weird. A lot of you guys are saying Buzz Off. All right, we're going to banish this one. You have been banished from the villa. Sorry, but it needed to happen. Okay, what next, guys? Pop it in the chat. I think it was Laura or somebody said Hung Van Gogh Sculpt. What do you guys think of this? I think this is a good product. This formula is very nice. For those of you who tried it, what do you think? I would probably put this in freshly picked. I actually think this formula, it's pretty unique compared to other things I've tried. Like I used to use that Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate contour every day for like several years, but it did have kind of a dewy finish. And this kind of reminds me of that, except, I mean, it's not as cool tone. It kind of reminds me of that, except it has more of a silky, dry finish to it that I think is really nice. Yes, it's not really a contour. It's more of like a bronzer color. Mandy says, freshly picked. I love the tone. Neutral, not Cheeto. Yeah, I think we need to. I don't think that we should necessarily. I don't think that it is described and marketed properly. To me, like these shades are bronzer shades, or like bronzer if that's the look that you want. So I don't know. Maybe that's why I would put it freshly picked rather than in full bloom. But I thought the shades were nice, and I thought the formula was nice. What do you guys think? Minnie says freshly picked. I think some of you guys, you struggled to find your shade. So we cannot put it in full bloom. I'm going to put this in freshly picked. Okay, let me read your requests. What do you guys want next? Laura Mercier blush, Hermes powder. What do you guys think of this Hermes powder? Those of you who are able to get it. Where would you put this? I probably put this in Spring Fling because I feel like we all fell for this, but I don't feel like we're going to be like, oh, that was so legendary. You know what I mean? And it's expensive. Like, it's fine. Too expensive, says Nicola. Spring Fling, says Doris. Carol says, I love the Hermes powder, but I prefer the regular bronzer. Spring showers, says Elise. Justine says it's too light. Doris says, I love it. I'm going to put this, I don't know. I'm going to put this in Spring Fling. There's nothing like bad about this. I was like, it doesn't like knock my socks off. You know what I mean? You know. What do you guys think about the Westman Atelier Duo? Where would you rank this? I think this is a great product. I know a lot of you got this in the sale. Hi, Cheryl Merkel. Welcome. Louis Tracy said, I have used it every day. I think the Hermes you're talking about. Trisha says, pretty to look at, but I won't use it much. Full bloom, says Elise. Full bloom, freshly picked. Day said, buzz off. I returned it. I got the RMS instead. I couldn't get pigmentation even with a wet brush. Full bloom, says Laurie. Michelle loves it. Okay, you guys love this. You guys love this. Okay, all right. We're going to put this in full bloom. Yay. Okay. What do we want next? What do we want? I think some of you guys were saying this product. I would put this in spring showers. But this, like, I was looking at my sales data for the Sephora sale. I didn't even recommend this product, but a lot of you bought this product. Like, this was, I think this and the Westman Atelier bronzer with my subscribers, those were the two most popular products in the sale. I think, out of the data that I could see, at least. Full bloom. What exactly is unique about this product where it deserves to be in full bloom? I just feel like it's just another tinted balm. And like the pigmentation was kind of weird. Alicia said, Felton looked like chapstick on me. I don't know. I felt like it didn't bring anything to the table. But like, are these different from the other million lippies that we have from all the other brands? And the packaging was so oddly chunky. It's so expensive. I do feel like anything that Westman Atelier launches, everybody like goes crazy for it. Okay. Okay, I didn't like these, but you guys like them. I just felt like they were overpriced. I was like, I have plenty of things like this in my makeup collection. All right, so we're putting this in freshly picked. Okay, what do you guys want to do next? Here's the selection. I'm reading what you guys are saying. I just Gucci blush, Byredo, Viseart. Okay, a lot of people were saying Gucci. What do you guys think of the Gucci Glow blushes? I think these are amazing. I just wish that all the like the shades are so bright. Like they need to take a little bit of like a page from Laura Mercier. I just forgot my cat is like passed out asleep in her cat bed right now. And she was like snoring a little bit. And I'm like, oh, you're still there? She's been asleep this entire time. She's like really deep in sleep. Wow. Anyway, I feel like Gucci, they need to make the same shades as like the Ilia blushes or the Laura Mercier blushes. And then I don't know. I feel like more people would be excited about them. What do you guys think? Full bloom, says Candace. Mandy says freshly picked. Yeah, it is fun to see everybody's differing opinions. Tarsky says, I love, love, love the Gucci blushes, both matte and glowy. All I want to wear. It seems like you guys like these. I want these, says Wendy. Blush blind Wendy. Full bloom, full bloom. I think I'm going to put these in full bloom because I do really think they did a nice job with these. I just hope that they come out with more shades because I mean, I feel like they do satisfy a wide range of skin tones, but like all the shades are kind of like more colorful, but I'm not going to like knock it for that. A bunch of you guys asked for the Byredo palette, so I'm going to do that next. What did you guys think of this palette? I liked this palette. I thought it was a good palette. What do you guys think? I feel like this one didn't sell as well. Like it didn't sell out immediately, so I don't know if we could put it in full bloom because it wasn't, people were not clamoring for it. Full bloom. Spring fling. Freshly picked. So the people who got it really like it. Elise says, I haven't stopped using it. Full bloom. Oh, I love to hear that. Spring shower, says Anna Maria. Doris says, I can create so many different looks. Phaedra says, this color story was just meh. Farrah Humidity Compact. Sorry. I know that's a typo, but it made me laugh. I do think I do think there's something to say for how many people bought it and how many people didn't buy it. Do you know? Like, because we know this formula is in full bloom, but I do feel like a lot of people didn't buy this one. Like, it's not as legendary as some of the others that sold out immediately. So I think I'm going to put this in freshly picked. A bunch of you guys are requesting a bunch of these blushes, so we'll do those next. So what do you guys think of these newly reformulated La Mercier blushes? Roxy says, I have it and I love it so bad. This is for the Byredo palette. Hands down, full bloom. Full bloom. Oh, too light, says Laura. Freshly picked, says Minnie. I want to get this, says MC Keenet. My favorite shade is chai, says Nicola. Okay, I gotta go on. Was it Heather? I think you left me a comment today, or maybe it was yesterday. There's more shades on the La Mercier website, so I'm probably gonna order those. I need to place an order on Sweet as well. I'm opening up a tab, so I remember to do it while you guys leave me the comments. Oh my God, there's so many shades. Look, guys, there's so many shades on this site. Apricot. Ginger and chai, of course, the two boring ones that I want. Okay, so once this live is over, I'm going to order these two shades that I don't need. Here, I'll send you guys the link if you want to shop as well. Because I've been meaning to do this. I'm just going to pop this in the chat. Boop, there you go. Spring Fling. Get chai. It's stunning. I will get that. Isadora says that the originals were better. Spring Fling due to the shades, but there's so many shades. What kind of shades would you like to see? More vibrant shades? Oh, okay. You said they're not favorable for your skin tone. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so we're going to put these in freshly picked because some people have good points. Like, we should have some more shades in there. Okay, what about the Sarah Creole blushes? What do you guys think of these? I got so many questions about these, but I'm curious to hear what you guys think. In full bloom, says Day. Okay. Seattle Puppy Love says, I love the La Mercier blushes, but the Sochi are even better. Freshly picked. I do love the Sochi ones. They're a little bit creamier. I feel like the La Mercier, they're more radiant. So that's kind of how I differentiate them. Oh, Minnie woke up. She's cleaning her paw. Little baby. She's just staring at me. I already fed her before the live. So she's not like popping in like, hey, hey. She was begging before the live. I was like, okay. Let's see. I want those so bad. Full bloom. Hey, Hillary, at a bar watching my hockey team. Nice. Nitu said, I got the Sarah Creole blushes. They are blurring. Nice, but don't last as long as others. Oh no, Laura said mine arrived broken. The creamy ones? These? They arrived broken? How? Stacy says, love the formula, beautiful, full bloom. Doris says too expensive. I don't know, guys. I don't think I would put these in full bloom because I still like the Sochi blushes. I think the best, just like all around. But I do think these are good. Like I love the colors that I got. I would agree. They don't last as long as they kind of, I would say they last like a cream blush because they are more moussey than a lot of the ones that have come out. So you don't get those like benefits of a powder blush with this formula. It's more like a cream blush. So if we think of this as like a cream blush, like how special is it? Where would we put it? Maybe freshly picked, says Me Too. Oh, Lisa said that her Sarah Creole blush also arrived broken. That's so interesting to me because they're so like squishy. I'm wondering like how they would break. A lot of them came broken. That's fascinating. All right, we're going to put these in spring fling because I feel like they're a little controversial. What do you want to rank next, friends? Who tried the Farah Hamidi palette? Who tried this and wants to weigh in? What do you think of this? That's so interesting. So the component is breaking. Okay, guys, is it the component or is it the product? That's crazy. Mine were fine. Mine were just fine. Although I did get mine in PR, but I mean, that doesn't really mean anything. They're all kind of like coming from the same brand. I don't know. I don't think they check that stuff. Carol Ann says she loves this palette. Linda said that her component had a small separation, easily fixed. Nicola said, lol, this one is a joke. Wendy says buzz off. Minnie says buzz off. They were crumbled and I pushed it together like cookie dough. Now I want cookies. Carol Ann got the all brown and black one. Yes, these crease apparently. Who got it though, other than Carol Ann? If you got this, please hop into the chat. Okay. She said, I got it for the lived in crease look. It doesn't crease on me and lasts a long time. I don't know. You guys are not feeling this. We're not feeling it. So you know what? We're going to banish this.
It's going to be a no for me, though.
I'm sorry, Carol Ann. I believe you, and I'm sure it looks good on you, but the audience has spoken. Okay, what do you guys think of these palettes? I only got the blue one, and it's It's not my favorite pop of blue. It's no Viseart. What do you guys think of these if you purchase them? I feel like with this blue palette, like these two shades are too similar and everything is like so shimmery. I would have loved it if they had just made this shade not shimmery and more of just like a satiny matte or something like that. Chelsea said, it's trash without the ladybugs and flowers on the compact. I know, what were they thinking launching this flowerless, ladybugless palette to us? Spring showers, says Minnie. I would say spring showers. Mandy said, I tried to be nice. Chelsea, you're always asking about the giveaways. There's no Well, actually, I am going to do a giveaway, but you did not miss it. I will do a giveaway, though, like last time we did this. Hold on, I got to catch up. Mandy says spring fling. A lot of you guys said you passed on this. Converse Lay says she likes it. Oh, All the Things Makeup says Macy's has all the Laura Mercier blush shades on sale. Now I'm going to investigate. But do they have chai? Oops. They do have chai, but they don't have ginger. All right. Well, Macy's sale link down below, guys, if you want to get chai, because they have that one and they have strawberry too. Okay, back to the programming. Hi, Keith59. How are you? A lot of you guys didn't even buy these. That's so interesting. So why didn't you buy it? I want to know. While you tell me, I'm going to put these in spring showers because it sounds like these were very meh received. Like you guys were not thrilled. A lot of people didn't even buy them. A bunch of you are telling me you want the Prada blushes. Where would you put these? Some of you guys are saying like they're not very pigmented. The colors are too similar. I think the thing is like so many brands have done this like pop of blue that it's like you don't really need all of them. It starts to get old after a while. Stacy says, I think the Dior single shadows have more pigment and are more beautiful. Linda Offshore says, nope, I have the Fiery Circus, which I love. Okay, so a lot of you guys are saying like they're just like not super well pigmented. And that's fair. I would agree. A lot of you guys are saying you like the Prada blush, but you don't like the packaging. Keith says, I hate to admit, but I love the Prada formula. I picked up Beau and Cafe during the Sephora sale. Nice. Nori says that they suck. Minnie says spring fling. She says they're okay. Quite disappointed. Chelsea is annoyed by the triangle. Marie says, I really like it. I really like it. I don't know. I like them. I'm wearing the cafe on my cheeks today. I'm going to put these in spring fling. I really don't think that these are bad blushes, and I feel like there's a lot of different colors to choose from, but people don't like the packaging. I'm okay with it. I don't think that this is what they should have launched though. I think they should have launched the I think they should have launched what they did with the highlighters. I think they really tried to target the little teeny boppers with these blushes. And then the rest of us don't like it. Laura says, it reminds me of a giveaway a teenager's tampon brand would provide consumers. That is oddly specific. Janet says, your suggestion of using the Refer brush with the Prada blush is a good one. Yeah, I think that's a good, given the size of the packaging and just the type of product. Debbie says, I bought the Dolce & Gabbana ones and the Makeup by Mario palette. I've been enjoying my Rosewood blush from Dolce & Gabbana that I got. Oh no, Andrea says that the Dior palette gave her an allergy. I'm sorry to hear that. That has happened to me with some shades. Not necessarily from Dior, but just like from different brands. Hilal Patachi says, I know off topic, but Dolce & Gabbana blush packaging was so good. After that, our expectations changed a lot. I told you the packaging is very, very nice. Doris says, teenagers have Prada. Oh, yes, Doris. And they are obsessed with like all the designer fragrances. Yes. Jocelyn says, this is the first live where opinions are so divergent. Well, that's why we do this, because I feel like it's helpful to hear people give different opinions and be like, oh, this is why I didn't buy that. Or like, I bought that and I didn't like it. Or I bought it because it was new and it was disappointing. So sometimes my audience doesn't necessarily, my opinion doesn't match the rest of the audience. And so I feel like it's helpful to hear. Oh no, Janet said that the Rosewood blush sold out before she could get it. Yeah, I've really been liking it. I've worn it a couple times this week. Doris said I got all 3 of the Dolce & Gabbana eyeshadow palettes. My teens had Elf and NYX, says Wendy. Oh, sounds like Rosewood sold out. Oh, yay. Minnie got the eyeshadow and the blush, and she loves them. Yay. Oh, a lot of you guys got it. Chelsea wants to know if I got low lights. No, this is just it's just my natural hair color. This is like the color here, which is more of a caramel. Yeah, I'm not really blonde anymore. This is my natural hair. And if I go to Boston this summer, maybe to see a playoff game, if my budget and time will allow, I will have my girl give me a little touch up. Dor says, I don't buy a thing unless I get a rec from you. Well, thank you. I feel very honored, Doris. Ariel Shapiro, new member! Welcome. Welcome to our little wholesome corner of the internet. You have to see a playoff game, says Carol. I know. I'm gonna have to like fly to Boston. But that wouldn't be the worst as long as I just don't want to go to Boston in the winter, but I'll go in the summer. It's just like if I go to a playoff game, I'm probably just gonna go by myself because like who else is gonna like spend that much money on like a ticket to go with me? Doris, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, I got distracted, guys. What do we want next? What do we want next? What about these Givenchy highlighters? What did you guys think? Yay or nay? I thought these were like I didn't need them. If I didn't have a lot of highlighters, I'd be like, oh, these are nice. But because I have a lot of highlighters, I would totally buy the Tom Ford ones over these. So that's kind of why I was like, oh, that's why I put these in my roast because I was like, okay, these are so unnecessary for me. But I know a lot of you guys like them. Love, says Roxy. Hold on. Doris liked my interview. Thank you, Doris. I'm glad you guys liked my interview. I was kind of nervous about it because, like, I don't know. I don't know how people are going to react. Same. I didn't need it, said Keith. Nicola said, pass. I got Dior instead. Mandy says, freshly picked. I preferred them to the Hourglass. Jess says, I got the lilac pink and I actually do like them. Roxy says that the pink one is different. I feel like most people who got these enjoyed them. And then there are a lot of people that just kind of passed because they're like, I'm going to get the Dior. I think we'll put these in freshly picked because I did receive a lot of comments from people saying they enjoyed these. So we're going to put them there. Let's do the Tom Ford blushes because I want to know what you guys think about these. Bring to front. Is it already good? There we go. I love these. I think these are really good. I probably put these in full bloom. Like some of the Tom Ford stuff, I'm very like, meh. And then some of it, I'm like, yeah. My interview ranks in full bloom. You guys are too much. What shade was that? So this one right here is, I think it's called Tawny. Tawny? Tawny beige, something like that. It's the brown one. Full bloom, full bloom. I'm in love. Passed on them, not interested. So expensive. Full bloom. Freshly picked, full bloom. Tawny Veil. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. Okay, you guys like these too. Okay, that makes me excited. Good. He says, I passed, but I want to see them IRL. These are, I think, if you want something that isn't shimmery, these are a really nice formula that is powdery and very, very long lasting, but they're not dry. Like they have a little bit of creaminess to them. So I really appreciate that. They're kind of similar to the La Mercier blushes, except they don't have shimmer. Okay, we're putting this in full bloom. Roxy says the MPH. Okay, okay. We'll do that. What do you guys think of this? This I would put in spring showers because I don't know. I can see why people like it, but I didn't really like it. It was just like too serum-y for me. What do you guys, if you tried this, what do you think? Stephanie says, spring showers. Michelle says, oil slick. Buzz off, says Mandy. Buzz off, says Roxy. Showers, says Sarah. Interesting. I hear mixed reviews, says Stacy. Jess says that she played around with MPH underpainting palette and she prefers the makeup forever, 1000%. Ew, says Chelsea. You guys hate the smell. I mean, I didn't think it smelled bad. I just thought it smelled like sesame seeds or whatever. Why do you? So Lauren says it's so overhyped. Do you guys feel like this was overhyped? Kimberly said she only got a sample. She thought it looked really good, but only tried it 2 times. Okay, you guys hate this. So we're going to be banishing this.
It's going to be a no for me, dog.
It's going to be a no from me, dog. Okay, what next? We can do a couple more products because it is 8 past the hour. But I did spend a really long time talking about going off on tangents with you guys. So which of these products do we want to do next? How about the YSL palette? What do we think of this? We've been decisive today. Okay, a lot of it, we had the same thought. Laura, thank you so much for the super chat. Full bloom, says Stephanie. Full bloom. Spring fling, meh. Full bloom, buzz off. Full bloom, showers. Pass. Full bloom. I'm not putting this in full bloom. I'm not. I veto that because this is my live. Freshly picked, says Talitha. Full FOMO, says Wendy. I'll give it to y'all. Okay, we're putting this in freshly picked. I'm not putting this in full bloom. Come on. It's the same thing that we've seen from all their palettes. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. We don't need to diminish her greatness, but I wouldn't put it in full bloom. You know. It's a neutral palette, says Jess. Me too says, I still need to try it, lol. Good luck getting it. Good luck getting it. It is a good value. That's a really good point. MC Kinup is saying that's a good value, and that I think that's a good point. Okay, next. A bunch of people said Gucci lip stain. So Gucci lip stain. What do you think of this? It seemed like a lot of people liked these. It would be a great gift. I agree. I hope that they come back out with this around holiday or something similar. I would totally buy that as a gift for somebody. Isadora, I can't get over your comment of yes, there's repeat shades. Brown and brown, lol. Oh, thank you, Jess, for the super chat. Yes, brown and brown. That should be like a catchphrase for us. Brown and brown. Just like anytime there's a neutral palette. Freshly picked, full bloom, spring fling. Full bloom. I don't know if as many people bought this. Freshly picked. I do think this is it's definitely one of the best lip stains I've ever tried. And the colors are very lovely. I'm going to put this in freshly picked. Let's do the Chanel lipsticks and the Prada glosses. What do you guys think of these? I love these. I would put these in full bloom. T-shirts need to be made, says Laura. Brown and brown. But like it doesn't need to be a negative thing. It could be a positive thing. Like, yep, brown and brown. So what do we think of these? Full bloom, of course, Nitu says full bloom. Elizabeth says full bloom. Spring fling, says Day. Full bloom. Doris likes them. Freshly picked, says Karen. Day says she bought 3. Yes, this is the Paris shade. Or not this. This isn't the Paris shade, but this is the one that has the Paris shade. I think I have 4. I think I have 4 of these. Oh, Mandy wants her shade back. Adrian. I'm going to put these in full bloom. And then what do we think of the Prada lip glosses? What do we think of these? Somebody was asking me yesterday. They were like, "What's one new?" Oh, I was at like a dinner. I was at a networking dinner this week on Tuesday night. It's just like a little entrepreneur networking dinner, and the one woman was like, "What's one like hot product you're really excited about?" And I was like, "Oh God, all of them." And this was the first thing I could think of: the Prada lip glosses. Full bloom, says Nori. Tracy says full bloom. Heard good things, says Stacy. Are other people liking this? Because like I'm not watching a ton of, I don't know. I do watch some beauty content, but I'm not watching all of it. So like I don't know what people are saying. I just like share what I think. So are people saying good things about this? Freshly picked. Janice says full bloom. Karen says full bloom. Well, actually, she said Phil Bloom, but we know what you mean, Karen. Oh, Nicola said, I just ordered Chocobot, waiting for it to arrive. Elise says, full bloom, especially the yellow shade, the banana. Yes, Carol Ann, these are more on the sheer side, although the Pixel Plum has some nice pigmentation to it. Yes, all the hype was on the Prada blushes, but the lip glosses were the best choice. What do you guys think of the Dior foundation, the new one? I would banish this. I'm just like, it's fine. It's never going to be on like my top shelf recommendations videos. So it's like, why even? I don't know. Did you guys like this? Minnie, you're asleep again. You're asleep again. Doris liked it. Tara liked the matte one. Roxy likes the matte one. So a lot of you guys said you liked the matte one. Well, this is the glowy one though. So I'm going to put this in spring showers. But it sounds like the matte one would be freshly picked from what I'm hearing from you all. What do you guys think of these Hung Van Gogh lippies? Did you guys pick these up in the sale? I'm just curious because these are, these kind of came out like right before the sale and I didn't really get to hear what you guys thought. I heard in my comments, like I got comments saying people really like these. What do you think? Full bloom, says Mandy. Clarissa says that they are messy. Mama Pistachio says she loves the Hung Van Gogh. Missy Selly says full bloom. Shug says freshly picked. Elizabeth says the formula gets messy. Oh, interesting. They got a lot of hype in the sale videos. Oh, really? Did they? I wouldn't know. I only watched a couple. I think I watched like Jennifer's and like maybe one other. I watched Eva's. So I don't like, sometimes I say I like something and then people are like, they're so hyped. It's like, I don't know that they're hyped. Okay, it sounds like a lot of you like them, but some of you are like, ooh, they're a little bit messy. I'm surprised people don't really like the applicator. I thought the applicator was such a nice touch. I guess it sounds like you guys are saying that it's easy to squeeze a lot out. Like maybe there should be a little something in between the tube and the applicator that, you know how like when you have a doe foot applicator, there's a scraper, right? So that you don't get like a ton. It like scrapes it off for you. Perhaps there should be some mechanism in these. Smaller hole. Yes. Okay. You guys are agreeing. Okay. So I think we'll put these in freshly picked. I think that this is a really nice product. And I feel like there's some differentiation here, but I totally understand why we wouldn't put these in full bloom. All right. Should we bust out the last couple here real quick? Chanel Denim Highlighter. What did you think of this, guys? Like, was this overhyped? I thought this was nice. I can't say that I've used it a lot. So I'm going to be sort of leaning on you guys. Do you feel like this is iconic enough to put it in full bloom? Tyga says buzz off. This was overhyped, says Miss Selly. Full bloom, says Karen. Need to says I haven't used this a lot. Sarah says I love this highlighter. I wear it all the time. Wow, this is controversial. It's corpse-like, says Michelle. I love this highlighter, says Tracy. This is controversial, so I feel like we need to put it in Spring Fling. What about this orchid palette? Let's finish these last couple, guys. This sold out so quickly. Does it go in full bloom? It's a cool girl's dream, says Karen. Full bloom. I feel like this needs to go in full bloom because literally it's still sold out. I keep checking, but it's sold out. All right, we're keeping that there then. What do you guys think about the Mario palette? I keep getting asked, yes, it's the same formula as the old one. What do you guys think of this? A lot of people like this palette. I know that I always roast this palette. I do realize a lot of people like it. Buzz off, says Shug. Buzz off, says Karen. Mario buzz off. Spring fling on Mario. Freshly picked, says Southlander. Brown and brown. Love it. Overrated, says Vel. Good formula, says Michelle. Dusty. Says Isadora. I don't know. We are all over the place. I'm going to put this in spring showers. I know there's a lot of people that like it, but I think it's just too inconsistent. I don't think it's as good as the things that I'm looking at up here. That's kind of where I'm coming from. Okay, what do we think about this Viseart palette? This super boring but pretty Viseart palette that every time I wear it on my eyes, people are like, what do you have on your eyes? And it's just this like simple palette. What do you all think about this? Boring, says Sea Cat. Full bloom, freshly picked. Brown and brown. Anything Viseart is full bloom. Full bloom, says Kimberly. Spring fling, says Candace. Have it and love it, says Michelle. Does this deserve to be like in full bloom though? Like, is this your favorite Viseart palette? That's what we need to answer here. Doris, you're so funny. Stacy says freshly picked. She says the formulas are beautiful. I think that this doesn't deserve to be in full bloom because I do think that they're like kind of reusing a lot of shades. So I'm going to put this here in freshly picked. We're going to do a giveaway at the end, guys. So hang in there. What did you think about this Chanel denim palette? We have a couple more to do. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Did we enjoy these shades? I used this palette the other day. You know what? I think the shades are quite darling, but I didn't think that it was very flattering on my skin tone is the thing. Spring fling. Love it. Loved the denim. I passed. Fling. Buzz off. Pass for me. Full bloom, says Minnie. Freshly picked. Did not hear good things, says Stephanie. Wow, a lot of people passed on it. I'm surprised. I thought this one was really popular. I didn't even review this. I bought it, but I left for the day it came out. I had to leave for a vacation to go to a wedding. So we got to put this in spring fling because this is the thing we all fell for that a lot of people were like, oh my God, we got to get that. And then it sounds like some people really like it, some people don't. All right. What about these Dior palettes? I liked these. I mean, most of them are sold out right now. Wendy said, I passed, but only because it was sold out. Canage are rock stars, says Joanne. Roxy says, the color I wanted was sold out. Brown and brown. Spring showers. Spring fling. Just like the ones from last year. I liked these. Full bloom, says Lewis Tracy. Joanna says, full bloom, Dior full bloom. I'm going to put these in full bloom. Okay, so we've got Tom Ford Runway Formula, Tom Ford Creme Formula. So what is our opinion of these? I like the Creme Formula. I think it might even be better than what it used to be. I think I like it better. I didn't really think the Runway Formula was any special. I would probably say Buzz Off or Spring Showers. And then for the Creme Formula, like Freshly Picked or Spring Fling. Stacy says, I enjoy Creme Formula best for Tom Ford. No clue on these. Mandy says she wasn't a fan of the runway. The cream was nice, though. Love the colors, not the price, says Michelle. I think we're going to put the runway in Buzz Off because it's just like so expensive for what it is. And then the creme, I think we'll put in Spring Fling because it's expensive, but some of us like it. And then we have these Chantecaille trios. I like the trios, like I like the formula, but these just weren't my favorite color stories that they've done. And I liked the packaging. I thought the packaging was cute. Buzz Off, says Isadora. Spring Fling. Full Bloom, says Sarah. Spring Fling, says Lynn. Top Shelf, Nicola says. Spring Fling, Spring Showers. Packaging is incredible. User friendly. I'm going to put these in Spring Fling because like I feel like these are nice. It's just that I don't know, like the color stories didn't really inspire me, but I do think they're user friendly. I do think the formula is nice and I do like the packaging. So I didn't feel like they did a bad job. It was just like I liked ones from previous seasons better, right? Okay, now we're going to do the giveaway. So what I'm going to do is we're going to choose a random person in the chat and you basically, I'm going to allow you to purchase any of the items in Full Bloom that are in stock. They have to be in stock today or tomorrow. So like, I don't think the Orchid palette is in stock. I don't think that this is in stock. Or not all the shades are, but a lot of these other very expensive things are in stock. So you're going to get to pick one thing and I will buy it for you as a present. Do we like that? That's what we're going to do. I feel like we did that last time and we thought it was fun. So we're going to do hashtag Full Bloom. If you are new here, all you need to do is type this into the chat And that is going to enter you into the giveaway. So I'm going to give you a minute or so. If anybody's listening, if anybody's chilling out, making cinnamon buns, eating the cinnamon buns that they made, then head on over to your phone and type that in.
Minnie, I'm gonna give you little pets. I'm gonna give you little pets, Minnie. She's so sleepy and cuddly.
Yeah, you hung out with me. You kept me company this whole live. All right, we got 80 entries. I'm making pasta, but cinnamon buns sounds good. Yes, I can't remember who it was. Someone said they were making cinnamon buns at the beginning of the lives. That's where that came from. Ooh, we got 93 entries. Can we get this up to 100? This was a nice long live. I didn't schedule a members live today because this ranking we always go over time. So I was like, I'll give us a little more time today. Vonda says, I'm embarrassed to say I already have most of this, not entering. That's very kind of you, Vonda. Give someone else the opportunity to pick something. That's very nice of you. All right. Yay, we have over 100 entries. Kimberly says, my cinnamon rolls are iced and ready for breakfast tomorrow. I love that for you. Okay. And the winner of the In Full Bloom product gift is Music Boy 430. Congratulations. Everybody say congrats. I'm waiting for the chat. Yay, Music Boy. Are you in the chat? So what you need to do So what you need to do is just shoot me an email at contact.sophiaseesbeauty@gmail.com. I'm going to post it here in the chat. What do I do? Yes, you're going to email me and you're going to let me know which of those items you would like. So once again, hold on. So we've got the highlighter, the bronzing duo, the Gucci blush, Tom Ford blush, these lippies, maybe this pink one is in stock. So I would say most of this is in stock. So just let me know which one you would want in what shade. And then I'm going to get your shipping address and I'm going to buy it for you. Yay! All right, friends. I hope that you enjoyed this. Wow, I still look so flushed in this lighting. Pick the highlighter, says Tara. Yeah, give some suggestions. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little ranking. I feel like these are always fun and I do them every single season. So if we get some more summer makeup, we'll do that. We'll do it again, like at the end of the summer, whenever it makes sense, you know? So I hope that you enjoyed it. Yeah, you guys are all giving recommendations. I love it. All right, guys, I will see you next week. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.